Quite a lot is happening in Ondo State. The electioneering campaigns are over. For the politicians, no more of that. And for the electorate, they seem to be excited about the moment that is to come in less than 24 hours. How prepared are these candidates and the voters, as well as the Independent National Electoral Commission, now be taking charge of this election? Sean Kimberley is still very much in Ondo State. He will be telling us what exactly is happening and perhaps to see if he can get hold of the INEC, that's the Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ondo State. So, good afternoon. Quite an exciting moment. And you say it's a holiday in the city of Ondo.
Well, thank you so much, Sulaiman. Everything seems to be working according to plans up until this moment that we're talking to you. If you just look across my shoulder, you will see that the city of Akure, perhaps the largest city in Ondo State, is moving and everybody is going on about their daily businesses just as normal. But one thing that will strike you is that if you look ahead over my shoulder, you see a bank over there. You will see an unusual crowd at the ATM point. That tells you that something is happening or something is unusual, and this is the reason. Today is a public holiday. The state government announced a public holiday saying that people can be out of work. People may not go to their offices today because so that they can prepare for tomorrow's election, and that's why the anticipation is so high. That's why you see schools are being shut. That's why you see most public offices are also shut to activities. But again, in terms of security, it looks so much that there are a lot of deployment we're seeing so much, and the security operatives are talking tough also. Let's hear from INEC what their preparation is. Yesterday is different from today. A lot of rumors about postponement, a lot of rumors about returning officer. The Resident Electoral Commission of INEC, Mr. Olusegun Agbade, joins us now on the news. Thank you so much. Please, can you turn into the camera now? Thank you so much, Mr. Agbade, for coming on the news. Yeah, there are a lot of people asking, who is the returning officer for this election? The
returning officer for this election has been appointed by the chairman of the commission, and his name is still kept secret until tomorrow. Is it Professor Shoremekun? Who is Shoremekun? The name with me is not Shoremekun. Because there are a lot of stories. With me is not Shoremekun. The story out there is that maybe they're using the same man, Professor Shoremekun, who was the returning officer in Edo State. Is probably the same person that will be the returning officer. No, it's not correct. All right, do tell us. Yesterday you said you were prepared. You said you've deployed your equipment and your materials. From today, what are the stories that you're getting from your men that have been deployed to the local government areas? The story I'm getting is quite interesting. In fact, I'm just coming from the federal local government area, where myself and the national commissioner in charge of the area, we met and we saw the staff. In fact, I left them there. So they are already set, and they told me that by 2 p.m. they will, because the farthest local government, the farthest area there is 40-45 minutes. So they said by 2 p.m. they are all going to leave the place. By 3 o'clock, all the people there will go. From Akoko, from the south, with the report we are getting is that they are all set and they are very much ready to move. For some of us who know a little bit about Ondo politics and the terrain here, we know that Elijah, Ondo, those local government areas are of major concern to everybody because they are riverine environment, a lot of water bodies there. In terms of transportation, it's always a challenge. Results come out from that place late. Have those materials reached Elijah and Ondo especially? The materials are also leaving today. They will be there by this evening. So before 5 o'clock, they should be there. I thought they left yesterday. No, they left for the local government. Local government headquarters is on land, not outside the water. Elijah has about 9 wards or arrays across the land, so that is over the water, while Ondo has 10 arrays, 10 on land, 10 across the water. So all of them are leaving today for the arrays. There are stories about a possible postponement, a court injunction to stop this election. Have you received any? Sean, we have already passed that stage. This election, by the grace of God, will take place tomorrow. Do you have fears about security? Do you have the needed security to police this election? The IG was there on Tuesday at the chairman's stakeholders forum, and he did promise us, and for what we have been saying for the past 3-4 days, show that the police and other security agencies are very much alert and ready for this. In fact, for the past 2 days, the DIG operation who has been here have been so supportive to us in all our operations. Yesterday, you saw them, you were there when they all left for the local government areas, massively supported by the security. And right now, they are also at the local government areas to move to the various areas this afternoon.
Before I allow you go, the turnout we usually see is about 40%, as low as 35% in some election. But tell us, this election, have you done enough education for voters such that we can see an increase in the number of voter turnout?
I can assure you that what we have done in this state, that by tomorrow, you yourself are going to be marveled by the turnout. We have been appealing to them, we have been talking to them, and I'm still using this forum again to talk to them that the election has been made to be very peaceful, and they should come out and they cast their vote so that at the end, they will have felt justified that they have cast their vote for the person that is of their choice. All
right. Thank you so much, Mr. Olusegun Agbaje, for talking to us on the news here on Channels Television. Mr. Olusegun Agbaje, the resident electoral commission in Ondo State, he looks unruffled about the preparations and what has been happening in town. There are so many stories bombarding the ears of journalists in the town, which will give you a sense of, well, will the elections really hold? You've heard from him, and he says the election will go ahead. Sulaiman, interesting dimensions in this election, a critical one, perhaps one of the most intense elections we've seen in some of the states in Nigeria in a long time. Sulaiman.
I know that's an exciting moment for you on your beat, and as well as you and your team. We'll get back to you for more updates on all of this, and quite an interesting one, getting assurance from the REC there, talking about the riverine areas of Ondo State. He says, well, the materials will be there in good time. Many thanks, so I'll get back to you in our other bulletin. Still to come here on News Track, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Robert Clark, has been speaking on the National Assembly, the governors, as well as what they call the security votes.